Now I'm going to show you two other ways to style a web page with CSS, but by not using the style tag. The first one's called an external style sheet. So you create one of those by creating another file with the .css extension. And just in case you don't know, HTML files have a .html extension, and CSS ones have a .css extension. So let's go ahead and open our CSS file. And as you can see, the same text that's in here is inside our style tag. And I've uploaded this CSS file to my website system, and so I can call it in using a URL in our HTML file. So I'm going to go back to our preview, and I'm going to remove our style tag, and as you can see, our styles are gone, and we're going to add a link tag. And the link tag is one of those tags that does not have an end tag, and this is where the link tag's used. Remember when we did the A tag, I told you we'd talk about the link tag sometime later on? And this is where the link tag is used. It's for linking in other files to your file. So the link tag doesn't work unless you use attributes. So we're going to add a couple of them. Rel, type, and href. And inside the rel, we put in what we're calling in, which is a style sheet. And inside the type attribute, we put the kind of type of file it is, which is text, because all our HTML files and our CSS files are just text, basically. And then you put a slash, still in the type attribute, and then you type in the file extension, which is CSS. So I'll just type CSS. You don't want to put a dot in there, just CSS. And then inside the href, you put the URL to the file, which is http://kilobuyers.com/mycss.css. Okay, and when I reload the page, you see it flashed for a minute, and it doesn't have any error with my code. It's just because of my code editor doesn't like it that much, and the code editor just doesn't work right inside my code editor. So I'm going to put our style tag back. I'm going to get rid of this link tag and add our style tag, and I'm going to copy all this CSS code into it. There we go. And as we can see, our styles are back. I'm going to remove this header class selector, and I'm going to show you the next way to put CSS in your web page. It's called inline styles. You don't have to use classes or tag names or IDs, because you're actually putting a style attribute in the element you want to style. And I'm going to put in a background image, and then a colon, no semicolon if you're just putting one property in. If you're putting many properties, you separate each one of them with a semicolon, not end them with semicolons, which means they all end with a semicolon except for the last one. And I'm going to type URL and then our parentheses. And inside here, we're going to put in our sunset image URL here. And there we go. And I'm going to add another property, so I'll put a semicolon. And then type in font style colon italic. And there we go, it's italic. And I'm just gonna add one more. I'm gonna put a semicolon, and then I'm gonna do text line colon center. Oh, that was just the cuckoo clock there. Okay, and thanks for watching.